All right. Good morning. Good evening. This is Factorio SpaceAge. This is my second run. Um, Give me a second. All right. Sorry about that. Right in the middle of my intro. Had to be bothered. That's all right. All right. So this is Factorio SpaceAge. This is my second run. This is episode 23. And we're gonna get ready to go to space. That's what we're gonna do. So first off, I got the other reactors created. Everything's good for that. We've got enough fuel. Um, they're all running. We now have 10.8 gigawatts. All right, 10.8 gigawatts. So we're doing fairly well. We're doing pretty good for power wise. Excuse me. I also, in the meantime, while I was doing that, I decided to put up some solar fields. So we have a few being built here, just a few. Bots are taking care of all of that stuff, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's see what else. I had some signaling issues here, so I actually had a full stop. All of my trains were stopped because there was something in the middle here it didn't like, so I added a few chain signals, and everything seems to be working now. What else? Oh, I added this thing here to make some accumulators and solar panels with the what is it called? The quality modules on them. So it's going to make a few of them. So this is for when we go to space, we will have the ability to use better stuff. All right. So other than that, it's fairly the same. I haven't really done anything else. Everything else is backing up like it should. All of these have 51K in them. Same with the iron, so we're good for that. We have a full box of steel here for it to use whenever it needs it. I put up this. I completely forgot. I let it run for quite a while. And then I was wondering why the nuclear reactors weren't being built. It was because we had no stone bricks. I forgot to put the stone brick machine back. So yeah, I just had to throw that in there, and that created 51K worth of stone brick that's just going to sit in there. I've got 4 lines coming into the stone brick facility. I have 2 going off of it into here, which is specifically for landfill because we're going to need lots of that. But I put 2 wires on each 2 of these that I stole off of it, that if the stone bricks are not at 50K, then turn off. So, because I want to make sure that the stone bricks stay up at a certain level. So today, what we're going to do, excuse me, boy, oh boy. We're going to finish off. I did power everything here back on, so we're all completely fine with everything that, oh, wow, powered on a couple more RoboPorts. They always go way up and then they come back down, so I'm not really too worried about it. But I mean, that's a lot. 1.1 gigawatts up there, down to 540 now. But yeah, they have their moments. I have rare beacons. Really? Where do I have rare beacons? I don't know. Weird. I didn't even know I had rare beacons. Didn't know I was doing any kind of quality on them, but I guess I must be. Anyways, we have almost a full container of blues. We have robot frames, 9.9K. So we are good to set up yellow science. The final science on Navas. We will go ahead and do that. We're going to take advantage of this situation here that we have a little bit of leeway here. We're going to flip that. We're going to put that there. We're going to change this to yellow science. We're going to add some modules to it. That. And we're going to paste. And then we're going to set the recipe. Excuse me. Very groggy today. I don't know why, but we're just going to give these, just a little bit because they take a while to process them. So that's all right. And then we'll limit these. So utility science. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, nice. All right, we'll grab this. We'll put this here. And then we'll grab this since it's completely done. At least I'm 99% sure it is. And then we'll just drag this all the way out to the end here. It's probably more overkill than anything, but I'm okay with that. All right, so yellow science is now done. We will come back and check on this in a minute. But next thing I want to do is I want to set up the launch center for rockets and everything else that is going to have to be done. So that's going to be very important because we want to get our resources when we want our resources, you know, all that stuff. You know, we want it just done and to launch all the rockets as needed. We don't want to sit and have to wait for, you know, rockets to rebuild and blah, you know, all that stuff. So the last game I set up sort of like a little area that that's really all we did. We just put rockets down. So I'm going to go copy this rocket here. We are going to put it over here. Maybe somewhere like right here. And then we'll modify it just slightly. Okay. So we're going to get a few beacons on this. Well, you know what? Let's get the connect things that we need to put on here first. So 1, 2, 3. And that's going to be, we may need to upgrade our rockets or rocket fuel. I don't know yet, but we will find that out. So we need processing. We need low density structures, and we need rockets. Right? Am I out of range? No, I'm not out of range. So why is it saying that there's none in the network? I must be just slightly out of range. No, I'm not. I'm fully within range. Let's bring that up there. Maybe because it hasn't built it yet. Maybe that's the problem. But we'll give that a minute to finish its building. What we're going to do is we're going to grab some beacons, and we're just going to surround this puppy. Okay, and then we're gonna just add this guy right here. And that's just gonna be for connecting them all together. No, we won't add that there actually. We'll add this. And hold on, how am I gonna do this that I can get power to go in between all of them? Maybe I need to move this out too. Move that out. 2. And then move this one out too. Just so it's like it's still touching. Can I add anything else? No. Okay, so this is going to be a little... Okay, so that won't touch. So let's rearrange these then. We're going to do that. All right, so that can touch all corners. And you can't touch anything else there. Okay. And it's going to look a little weird. I'm going to try and make this as nice as I can. Can that go up one? No, that's at the max right there. But this one's not. This can go out one more, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Okay, well that's, I don't know, it's not the greatest, but it's going to work, right? And what I'm going to do is add this here, so we'll put one here and one here. You know, we'll just put them on the 4 corners. It doesn't really matter, right? We're going to put in some speed modules. All right, and this has only got tier 1s. We'll upgrade those to tier 2s. Now, are you? Yeah, you're fine now. Okay, so why do you have... Okay, so we'll get rid of those ones. And then you're what? So you're blues, you're rockets, and you're going to be low density. Okay, so let's up this just a bit. So we're going to take you and we're going to make you... let's make you 100. Make sure everyone's got 100. That's what we'll do. Okay, so there we go. Everyone's got 100 now. Well, what we're going to do is we're just going to grab this entire thing. And we're just going to come over here and just do this. Let's just grab this, and we're going to go like that. And then we're going to come back here, and we're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, we just made it. Okay, good. All right, so we have a line of ships, rockets, per se. We will see how well this works. We may need to, just copy and paste this thing and make a whole nother line of them, depending on how fast or slow they are. I'm hoping they're going to be quite fast because we've got all the beacons going around. I just want to have like maximum, availability for these rockets. But when they power up, we'll find out whether they're going to be powerful enough for what we need and how much power we have. We should have plenty for what I just created there, so it shouldn't be an issue. Oh, sorry about that. Needed to have some coffee there. All right, so now that we've got the science is done, so I'm going to delete this line here. I am going to delete that because that's not needed anymore. And we're going on the inside edge. Okay, so that's going to cause a little bit of an issue, but that's okay. We'll figure that out after. So I want to be on the inside edge, so they've got to come on the bottom. And we're going to request yellows. We get 400 of them, like we do. All right, and then once we get the next science, we'll pop that in there. Well, once we get to the next science, I should say, we're just going to be deleting this entire thing and putting in my new one. Because once we get to Vulcanus, we're going to create artillery, the express transport belts, or whatever they're called, like the big belts, and just as much as we can, and we're going to be sending it back here like crazy. So that's what I want to do. So let's just get this prepared. Throw that there. Now, do we have a count here on what we're doing? So 805. We'll come back to that in a second. Let's just clean this up here. Most of this can be removed anyways, but we're just gonna leave it for now. Ancient history. Well, that's what we'll call it. We'll call it like a museum. We can finally get rid of that monstrosity that we have, that we call a yellow science build. All right, so let's start at the bottom here. Let's grab a couple of these. We're going to take you and we're going to go with this so that you will have some power when I delete this. And all this stuff will go in the network, which will be absolutely lovely. And we'll just connect that to there. Delete all that. Delete all that. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. And that. And that. And that. And just all the way across. There we go. I don't know what this was supplying, but it was absolutely empty. I don't know what I got rid of before, but that was something. I know that. Just do a little bit of clean up here. Yeah, somewhere here. I got rid of it. Don't know. Get rid of that, that, and that, and that. And you, and you, and you, and you. Nice. Okay. Soon enough, be able to get rid of the rest of this. We've got everything else completed. This is awesome. I love cleaning up after everything's been put back. That main base is going to be used for just about nothing now. Alright. It's not going to be used for anything. You know. Oh, I don't need this anymore. You can disappear. Oops. I didn't think that was still active. Thought I disabled data, but guess I didn't. Got all this stuff here, and I don't know what I'm doing with it. How much rocket fuel? We got 7.4K, so we're good for a little bit, at least for rocket fuel. All right, let's check up here the progress on this. We got more than a few sitting here waiting. Oh, yeah, we need to just add a few more of these in. There we go. That should satisfy that need that it has. A few that are just slightly out of range. I don't know why they'd be out of range, but... So we have one rocket fully ready to go. I'd like to see how this does. How fast it is to get ready. Let's wait. Let's give this a second. We're up at 805 for megawatts for the what are they called? Beacons. Okay, let's see how long this takes to get ready. All right, these all have speed modules in them. Okay, it's feeding, it's feeding. Wow, look at that go. Oh yeah, well, that's nice and fast. Yeah, look at that. All right, nice. That's already done. These are already done. And look at them all getting ready, coming out of their little pockets. Ooh, yeah. I'll probably end up building a second row of these, to be honest. And you know what? I'm just going to do it right now. Yeah, just because. It looks impressive. That's what I want to go for. We'll just flip it right over so that the beacons match up, so I don't have to worry about doubling up the beacons. And then this, I can just paste the whole thing if I need to one more time. So that'll be awesome. Okay, so now that we are ready to go, we're going to have to build ourselves a ship. All right, so let's add a new space platform. We'll call this what should we call this? Let's call this Ghost. All right, we'll call this the Ghost. I still have this single one over here, which I'm going to get rid of because things are going to... Oh, well, after that happens. Because nothing else is ready to go here. Like, there's no way to load anything on it. This will take advantage of the last rocket that it can do. I guess it was just filled. So it's already ready to go again. But you know what? I can use this as my my own personal one. That's what I can do. So we'll turn the automatic building off for that one. We'll come up here. We'll make sure that these ones are all set to automatically request. Right? Yes, these are all automatically request. So that's perfect. This one can be my... Hey, how come you guys haven't built this stuff yet? What's going on here? Are you guys really that busy with the solar panels? Figured you would have been done all this by... Oh, you know what? You're waiting on landfill. That's what it is. Landfill is just not quick enough, even though I have this much going. Let's double that. Let's double it. All right, just do that. Yeah, just do that. And then I'm going to delete this, and we'll put a third one in there. It's very important to have lots of landfill, especially for as much as we're going to start filling up. Okay. Okay. What was that from? South Park. That's what that goes from. I think so. I don't know. It's so bloody old sometimes. We need... Well, you know what? Let's get another... Let's add in another 1,000 of these. Let's go 10K. And let's get this up to 8. We're just gonna need them eventually, because it's just gonna, like, there's so much for them to do. So I don't know why. Well, I mean, I do know why, but I wish these trains were a bit faster. I think I might need to upgrade them from coal to rocket fuel, or maybe even the uranium fuel, just so that they can get it in and out of here a little bit faster with a little bit more oomph. Yeah, we have absolutely no... So that's the problem, is because we don't have any landfill. It's taking its sweet time building this because this is all over the ocean. Well, I don't know what kind of ocean you'd call this anymore. And I'm sure these aren't actually fish. How polluted that water is. Okay, so now that we got our platform, let's go up to Ghost. All right. Oh, it's working. Oh, that mod. Oh, that's so nice. So I was watching one of Dead Hippie's streams, and he arrived on a planet, and he had this planet mod here that shows, you know, the planet that you're on, which is really cool. Someone went and rendered images for, you know, Novice and Vulcanus, Filgora, and other stuff. And this just looks absolutely awesome to have this in your background. I'm not sure why Woob didn't do this with theirs. Like, they could have done that very easily. I mean, someone made it with a mod. So, yeah. It's very cool, I have to say. All right, so let's try and figure out what we're gonna need here. I need to go to this. So we're gonna need some engines. So I think if we do this, no, that's the wrong side. Okay, let's try that again. Do it from the other side. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And this is exactly 1 away. So here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to take some of this. We're just going to connect these up. All right, and next thing we're gonna need to make the actual fuel. So we're gonna need some these guys. So 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna need some tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're gonna make thruster fuel. You know what? I'm gonna make this even. I'm gonna make that. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. And that's exactly 1 away. Right there. All right. So I'm probably gonna make lots of mistakes. So just bear with me here. Okay. And then you're gonna make this one. This is all gonna go here. Then we're gonna use a pump to make sure that it gets in there nice and quick. Okay, so we need water on both sides. So we need catchment for ice. Let's put you right about here. 2, 3, 4. You are going to be for ice. Okay. If we want to put the same on the other side, we'll just duplicate it. Okay, and then we're going to have above those. Grab this. And then up here, we're going to have 2 of these making some water. Ice. This is just going to be an absolute mess. That's what this is going to be. But that's all right. I'm all for messes. I love. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, well, that's going to do that. Let's do the same thing over here. Yeah, it's going to be exactly the same. That's fine. And these are going to have a chance to give me the same thing over again. So I'm going to have to put at the end here, use a filter, grab that, and we'll bring that back up. There, or should we just bring it right back up to the loop? I don't know. Can I not use undergrounds? Thought I could use undergrounds up here. Okay. Do the same thing here. Do this, and then what it can do is it can start building this stuff with the extra stuff that it has in it, because I'm sure it has a lot of stuff already there. But since it's not connected, it won't build it. Oh no, this is off. Oh well. Oh no. Oh well. Okay, so, and then we're gonna need some solar panels up here as well too. Now, how many solar panels do I have that are Mark IIs? I only have 4 of those, but I have a bunch of these. Okay, so I can't really select those, but we'll figure that out in a minute. Okay. Okay, so that's for this. And then we're going to need some turrets. Now, I don't even know if I'm making turrets right now. I should be. Have them all. Do I have laser turrets up here somewhere? Or were those all handmade? I think those were all just handmade. Alright, well, let's start making some turrets, I guess. Ooh, I can get that now, the portable fission reactor. Ooh, I need to, oh yes, and the MK2 armor. Oh, I gotta get that. Alright, so that one there, so we'll make 2 of those. Laser turrets. Make 2 of those. Here, laser turrets. And then we'll specify, you know what, 200's perfect. 200's perfect. These 2 ammo, 200 those. What are you? Nah, yeah, you're fine. I don't really care. Yeah, you're good. Alright, you start creating those. Alright, good job. Go, go, go. Alright. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here and I'm going to figure out a decent way of building, somewhat decent way of building a ship. And then we will come back next episode and I'll show you guys what I came up with and we'll see if it actually works. All right, I want to thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me and it helps the channel. It tells me that you guys want to see these. And we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.